we're going to talk about is an example, a real life example of direct variation, and that would be distance equals rate times time. Okay, you've probably used this before in science, so hopefully you already know this formula, but it is an example of direct variation because d is like your y value, t is like your x value, and r is like your k value. It's in the exact same form, it's just that the letters are different. So we know the distance a jet travels varies directly. As soon as I see the words varies directly, I know I'm dealing with direct variation, as the number of hours it flies. A jet traveled 3,420 miles in 6 hours. So now, I know I'm going 3,420 miles in 6 hours, and I know distance equals rate times time. So the first thing I want to do is write my equation. Well, I know distance equals rate times time, so I'm going to write d equals r times t, but I don't know what this r is yet. So what I need to do is plug in my numbers for distance in hours and solve for r. So I know distance is 3,420 equals r times t of 6. And then to solve this equation, I just need to divide each side by 6. And I find out that r is 570. Now that I know r is 570, I can write my general direct variation equation. So I can say d equals 570 t. I took this 570 that I found that r was, and I plugged it in for r. Now what's the point of doing that? Now I have a general equation that I can graph. So I took d equals 570t, and notice that's exactly what we have right here. And I graphed it by going from 0, 0, up 570 over 1, and now I have this graph. And then I want to estimate how many hours it will take an airliner to fly 6,500 miles. Well, 6,500 is about right here. So I know it's probably going to be around 11 and a half or 12 hours. But how could I know for sure? Well, I could use my formula. I want to go 6,500 miles, and I want to know how long that's going to take me. In order to solve this, I would just divide each side by 570, and I get 11.4 equals t, so I know it would take about 11.4 hours. And this is an exact answer, but notice when I estimated, I knew it would be a little bit more than 11 by using my graph. That's all there is for this lesson. It's all about direct variation. Do not forget, direct variation is always in the form y equals kx. And remember, k is always going to be your slope. This is the big idea for this lesson, understanding that form of direct variation. As always, if you have any questions, let me know.